So it is time, ladies and gents. This is just my first bag. I have, within 3 miles of me, just 3 miles, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sephoras, and within, 4 miles, there's 6. Some of them are bigger than others, some of them have more products than others. I hit 2. I hit one last night and I hit one today. Now, I gotta tell you something. Since I've become a VIB and then ROUGE, I have never missed a sale. First day, boom, I got my list, I've done my research, I am there. And I find, am I the only one? I get like anxious around the sales because I want to research and make sure I'm getting what I need to get and not missing out on anything. It's the most cockamamie thing ever. The sale goes for 10 days. There's no reason to freak out, but every time I kind of do. And I spend a lot of time researching what I want. And then I have been trying to also rein in. Do I really need this? Do I really need that? Because I don't want to buy things just because they're on sale. That's how you spend more money than you normally would. So it's more like things I need. I don't know if I got any of that. And things I want. It's trying something new. And I think I succeeded. I didn't spend too much money. I still have 2 things to get. One of them I have to get online, so I think I'll just put those online. And that is the Viseart Rose Edit palette I'm going to be getting because I'm craving pinks and I'm just not finding any in the palettes that are here. So this is going to go up before my gingerbread palette, so I will just say I returned my Metropolis palette and I got 3 palettes and a lipstick. Well, I had to pay for the lipstick though. And these I'm going to consider part of the sale even though they weren't. I got the gingerbread and I have a lot to say about it. I'm wearing it now. I got the radioactive, which I've already done a video on and I really like. And I got the Natasha Denona Gold Mini, which I broke because I dropped it because I was doing this and I kind of lost grip. Be careful. All right, so those out of the way, let's talk about everything else. I don't think I'm going to break this out into categories. I mean, here's receipts from today. Okay, let's break it down category. In addition to those 3 palettes, I got the Natasha Denona Camel because I feel like I've gone color crazy. And as much as I love color, the other day I'm like, I am craving just basic camel colors. Just something for every day where I look pretty, my eyes have some focus, they are outlined or emphasized in some way, but nobody's going to be saying, oh, what nice eyeshadow. It's just, hopefully, I'll just look pretty. And that's what it looks like. You've seen it before. I'm not stunning you with anything new as far as palettes go. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to be doing a video on it if you're interested. And, well, I'm going to be doing a video on it, and I hope you're interested. It's more like it. So that's one palette. And then I got, totally unplanned, the Gemini palette. I think because I was so, the gingerbread is so orange, even though when I look at it, I see pinks, I see corals, I see corally pink, I see a yellowish orange and paprika colors. To me, on my lids, and I'm wearing 2 different colors right now, they look the same. What do you think? I don't think anyone would say, oh, you're wearing 2 different colors. I'm wearing actually 2 different colors here and 2 different colors here, and I think they look the same. So I'll be doing a video on that. But this is not warm. This is not orange, and I love the new khaki ideas, and the Gemini actually came out way before any of them. I think it was a limited release more than a year ago, and now it's permanent, and I played with it a little bit yesterday, and I'm going to be playing with it in the coming days to show you what I think of it. But I'm just pleased to kind of clean the palette with these 2 palettes. See what I did there? So this little NARS set includes a little teeny blush and a little teeny balm. I have this balm in the Orgasm and I really like it and I'm almost done with it. It's just very comfortable, gives you a little shine. It's not a part of a look necessarily, it's just my lips are so egregiously dry all the time. I just use it all the time. And this is a different color than I'm used to. It's more like an apricot. I don't know if you can see it. Let me pull it out all the way. This is a teeny amount of product. This is not a deal. Let me tell you, it's $25, I think, for these two items. I have gotten blushes this size for free just for being a VIB member, or for being a ROUGE member. I would, be buying something that's like, oh, and here's for being a ROUGE member. Oh, thanks. So what used to be freebies, we're now paying for, which doesn't delight me. This is probably like 300 points right here that I paid money for. So may as well get it on sale. But I never hit pan, and I don't have a color like this. This is Torrid, and I'm wearing it today, and I quite like it. So I'm cool with it. I'm not going to finish it, and I have a new color, and I've been wanting a new blush, and the Hourglass just didn't hit the spot for me. So I feel like I got a little lip, I got a blush, I'm cool. Also in the lip area, I got this when I got those other palettes when I returned the Metropolis. I'm trying to find a nude, and I actually a couple of weeks ago I pulled out all my nudes, and I was going to do a video on nudes and skin tone and all that stuff, and I was shocked at how many nudes I have and how horrible they look on me. But this one looks really, really pretty on me. I was wearing it in, I think in the gingerbread, in one of the gingerbread looks that I did, I was wearing this one, but I didn't mention it. It's really lovely, and it's $40 frickin', so you may as well get 20% off, although I paid full price because this is part of my return for the Metropolis. I got another nude from Becca, and this is really nice, and these are very comfortable. They are not dimethicone based as far as I can tell, so they don't dry me out right away, and this is in the color Dusk, and if it's not, I will write down what it's really called. But yay! And I got another Becca. Now this one is in the color Sugar, which is incredibly light. When I hold it up like this, it's like no. And when I put this on fully on my lips, it's a big fat no. But I found that if I dabbed it on and then worked it in with my finger, the skin tone of my lips comes through, making it seem more real, more like a real nude lip. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing with this, and I've also put it over other products, just in plain in the last 2 days. And let me make sure I got the right color. Yep, Sugar. Hi. Write this stuff bigger. I don't care about the other stuff. Just write the name of the product. This is a new product from Dior. It's called Rouge Dior Ultra Care Lip Liquid. But it is in the number 459. And that's what it looks like. There is another color in their lipstick formulation that I love so much. I bought in the spring sale. I loved it. I was obsessed with it, but it's so dimethicone that it traveled up and this side traveled down, and I had a line of product within an hour. Any dryness, it just, congealed around. It was just bad looking, but a great color. And I spent the rest of that sale trying to find that color in another formulation somewhere. And I missed it, so I got a lot of bright colors, but not exactly that color. I think it's 571. This is very close to the 571, but it's muted. And I thought, well, you know what? I think I might like that idea for fall and winter, to have a muted bright coral. So I don't have to do all the berry tones and brown tones and nude tones, and I could do something like this, just make it more muted. So I'm looking forward to this. I find it a little bit drying, but you can put a little gloss over it. And speaking of gloss, I got one that's so comfortable. This is the NARS oil, and unlike the Hourglass oil, this actually has an oil texture to it, and it feels so comforting and so lovely that if you are like me and your lips always feel dry, this might be something you just put on everything. Yum. And this is the color Primal Instinct. It's just, kind of a rosewood color. It's nothing special, but it feels so, so good. Much, much better than those Hourglasses. There's only 3 colors, and I think it might be a limited edition, but I like it. I have this RMS highlighter. It's a cream highlighter. And when I bought this, I wore it every day. This is the one that was my thing, just like the Charlotte Tilbury is my thing now. But it's smelling a little iffy, and it has a very glassy look on the skin, and sometimes you can see the line. And it's not that I don't love it, it's just that I fell in love with the Charlotte Tilbury. And I was thinking of buying the Charlotte Tilbury again, but I'm not quite out of it. So I thought I'd try something new. And this is also from RMS. It's called Grande Dame, I believe. I will put it below. Mandy Davis recommended this. Here's the packaging, which is really pretty. And here's the color. I'll just do a little swatch. I'm wearing it now. I don't know if you can see that, but I compared it to the Becca Moonstone and the Becca Opal, and it lies right between both of them. It has less gold than the Moonstone, but it's darker than the Opal. It's very pretty. I'm wearing it now. I think it's subtle and yet beautiful. I've been wanting to try something new under my eyes because my Giorgio Armani is beginning to feel dry, and it's also looking a little yellow compared to my foundations, which are changing color as the season has changed. I do like the Bendy Avocado, but I don't feel I'm getting quite as much coverage as I want. So I tried the Shiseido, which is under this eye, and this also feels really yellow to me. They don't have a lot of colors to choose from in that, and I kind of like the way this eye looks better. This seems to have more coverage, and to my shock, it's the Becca that's giving me more coverage, even though there's more thickness to the Shiseido. This is the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. I got the color Light. It's on this eye, and I think I like it better than the Shiseido, and it's less expensive than the Shiseido, so I'm excited to keep on trying this one. I did get the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing in Silk. I'm wearing it now. I really like it. It has more coverage than my Kevyn Aucoin Etherealist, probably about the same as the Balm, but the color is different than the Balm. And of course the medium is quite different. So I'm enjoying this, and I think it makes my skin look quite nice. My color is a rose or pink undertone. I feel that it looks quite neutral. So this is something I think you really need to bronze up, or I do anyway, and blush up to bring the face back alive. But I'm okay starting with a neutral starting point for my makeup. So there's that. Another product that I got from Pat McGrath, she was doing these sets, balm sets. There's 3 balms in the set. I think it's $25, I can't remember. One of them's nude, invisible. One of them is a nude tone, and it just doesn't really look like anything because it's a great nude. And then one of them is Flesh 3. And I found that this one it's a brownish color with a rose undertone, and it had a very natural look, and it stained the lips, and it felt really comfortable. And then shortly after the Balmish Mist kind of wore off, I tapped some of the Becca Sugar on top of it, and that gave it a really pretty look too. So I know, again, you don't want to spend $40 or however much this is for something as simple as a balm, even though it's a beautiful color. I have very dry lips, and I'm willing to, and I got it at the sale, so there you go. And that's the color right there. It looks really dark, but you don't have to apply it that dark and still get the benefits of the balm. So I'm really excited about that. The other day I was thinking, of course I have an olive or khaki colored eyeliner, and I didn't. I do now. Urban Decay Stash. That's the color right there. It has a green with a gold kind of yellowish undertone, which is perfect for my hazel eyes because sometimes my eyes have a little bit of gold flecks in it. So I'm excited about this. Just to, put in the waterline or line with. What I love about the Urban Decays are they don't transfer up to my lid. They actually give them time to set. Don't just put them on and then open your eyes. Give them a few minutes. But they're not as creamy as the Marc Jacobs, which will also stay, but you have to give the Marc Jacobs more time. You have to kind of walk around like this for a while. And this one, not as much. So now I got a khaki, and I'm pleased. And then I got one skincare. And this was another recommendation from Mandy Davis. It is the Retinol Eye Cream from First Aid Beauty. And I'm just experiencing some under eye stuff that is really not happy. Now she's quite a bit younger than me, but she said she has seen results with this, and I'm assuming the result she's seen is in the darkness because she is quite dark under the eyes. So I'm hoping this will help me with the darkness under my eyes. I'm looking forward to giving it a go. And I think that's it, you guys. What I want to do maybe for tomorrow is do a try-on everything, but I wanted to get this up right away so you could get some ideas of what I did. Maybe I could give you ideas of what to look out for that are a little bit off the beaten path. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you come back again. In the meantime, I'm wishing you safe shopping. May the force be with you. And I'll see you tomorrow with application of my new products. I'll do lip swatches on the lips. Bye.